I wanted to share this really funny dating story from a couple of years ago. So this is back when I was in a Coast Guard station in Boston. I had a friend who was trying to get me hooked up with her friend from back home, right? And so I got that girl's number, texting, talking for about 2 weeks, video chatting, calling, texting, blah, 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 And after like 2 weeks, she told me that she wanted to come fly out and see me and stay here in Boston for a few nights. And I was like, okay, like that's pretty quick, but like if you want to pay for that, go for it. Like, so it's like totally her idea to do this, right? So she comes, flies in a few days later. She was only telling me like, how much she liked flowers and stuff like that. So I figured I'd get her like a bouquet to show her. So I get to the airport. She's walking out. I'm holding the bouquet of flowers, right? And the first thing she says to me when we get close, she says, I hate store-bought flowers. And I'm just like standing there with store-bought flowers in my hand, just like, oh, well, I was like taken back by it because like, how do you even like respond to that in a coherent way? I was just like, okay, like I was like, so you don't want these at all? And she's like, no, I don't want those. And so I'm pretty sure I just like put them on a bench or something. It was like really awkward because it was just like such a rude way the first thing to say to me. It's like we talk for a little bit, like I get a taxi, we go to downtown, and the whole time she's in a taxi, she's just like super monotone. Like she didn't even talk to me the whole time. I'm like really confused because like on the phone and video chatting, she's like super like energetic and like talking to me, and it was like she was really cool. So we go to the aquarium that I paid for, right? And the whole time at the aquarium, she's like totally just dumping on it, calling it lame and stuff, and just like being totally lame. I'm just like, what if I have my hands? Like, how do I even like deal with this? And so like we leave, we walk around Boston for a little bit, and she's like looks around and she just like, man, Boston is a total shithole, isn't it? I'm like, what? What? Boston's awesome because I was offended because I actually loved being in Boston. I'm like, dude, this is an awesome city. It's super clean, there's a ton of stuff to do. Like you haven't even been here, and she's like, oh, it just sucks. I'm just like, oh, what the heck? What's wrong with this person? And she's like, like, I just want to go to the hotel. So I'm like, okay, like, let's go to the hotel. We get there. She doesn't want to pay for it, and she wants me to pay for it. And luckily, like, my credit card just got, like, scammed, so it got shut off, so I can't pay for it. And then I'm just like, oh, I guess we can't pay for it. But in reality, I'm like, thank God that happened because like I do not want to pay for it. It was like a really expensive hotel. I'm pretty sure it was like 400 a night that she chose. And she's like, well, like, can we go to your barracks room then? I'm just like, okay, sure. Like go to like really crappy barracks room. I was like an E2. And we get there and like we're there for like 10 seconds. Like we like, kind of walk in, and she's just like, like I just want to go home. I'm just like, okay, like go home. Like I honestly don't care anymore. Like just go. I really don't care. And like I got back to my friend who like was trying to hook us up. I'm like, dude, what the hell was that, dude? Like what? Like did you know that she would do that? And she was like, oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, like, she kind of does stuff like that. I'm like, what? So you knew that she'd do that? And I was like, honestly pissed off at my friend that I was like the whole waste of like 2 weeks and all that time with just some crazy person. And then like I think it was like a day later or like 2 days later, the girl contacts me and she's like, I really want you to pay for this hotel, like, pay me money because it's kind of your fault. I'm like, what? Like you chose to come here. Like I don't even care anymore. And then she tries to guilt trip me. She's like, like I'm almost, negative $2,000 in debt right now. Like in my checking account, I'm like, this is your fault. Like you chose to come here, you chose to leave early. Like I honestly don't really care. Like this is totally your fault. And it's just like I was just like, this is crazy. I'm not giving you money for that. It was just completely bizarre. Like, to this day, I don't even know what her problem was. Because like we had video chatted. She saw what I looked like. We sent pictures. Like she wasn't like. It's not like I was like doing like altered photos and she saw me like, oh, that dude's like hideously ugly. What the hell? It's like I looked exactly the same as I ever did. It was just so bizarre because like she was so cool on the phone. When I actually met her in person, it was like a completely different human. I was almost having trouble like processing it. It's like, is this a person I've been talking to the past 2 weeks? Like, what is even like going on here? This is really bizarre. It was such a bizarre like date or situation. I don't even know what you call it. One thing I learned is that like you just don't know somebody until you actually meet them in person. Like you can talk like all you want on the phone or whatever, but until you actually see them face to face, like it really doesn't matter. Like they could be a completely different person. But yeah, that was my first story. I have a whole bunch on his channel, like three more, but they're all pretty funny. Yeah, stay safe out there and God bless.